We welcome you back for the second race of the day here at Pukekohe Speedway. This will be a 35-lap race with one mandatory pit stop. Stinky will lead him off the line once again. And race 9 is underway. Seahawks gets a good start once again, but this time Stinky does as well. And they'll be door to door coming through the S's. Hawks by a nose. Stinky slams the door, comes around the corner, and does a great job moving into the lead. Much better start than the previous race. And it's going to be tough for Hawks to reel him in. As the drivers come down the back straight, where we saw a lot of action in race 8. It looks like Zed goes a little bit wide there, and that will allow Wolf to get around him. So after one lap, Stinky holds the lead, followed closely behind by Hawks and Boza. This is on board with Tony. Getting a nice draft here off of Jarhead. And looks like he's going to get around him for 8th. And Boyer also gets around Wolf. So everybody being good so far. A lot of racing to go though. And this is Zed. Zed qualified 10th today, misses his braking point, almost takes out Lawyer, and he's going to be stuck in the sand for a bit here. Able to get out, but he's going to drop several spots. And F1 right up on Brent's bumper, trying to get the draft here. Brent's pulling away just a little bit. And F1 hits the back of Brent, slams into the tire barrier. Heavy front end damage. Looks like he's got some suspension damage as well. His day is done. That is too bad. F1 came into this race in 6th, and he's going to come away today with no points. This is on board with Brent. He escaped much damage from that impact with F1. Going to try to get around Spaz here on the outside. And Spaz relinquished the position. He'll live to fight another day. That'll move Brent up into 5th. As you can see, our top 4 are still within about a second and a half of each other. They pull a little bit of gap over the rest of the field. And Kelly takes a peek behind Boza. These two have been bumper to bumper all race long. Keep an eye on this as the race continues. Lap 14. And Stinky decides to pit. Very interesting strategy. He's pitting on lap 14, still 20 laps to go. Looks like he may have a 2-pit strategy in mind. And Spaz and Brent continue to battle. Spaz gets loose, power slides through the corner, somehow avoids hitting Brent, and actually takes the lead, or takes the position over Brent, moves him up to 5th. That was an amazing recovery. And right behind him in 6th is Jarhead. Had a very nice race so far. Just keeping him within his sights, waiting for that opportunity to pounce. Hawks continues to lead, has not pit as of yet, nor is Boza or Kelly. Again, this is a mandatory, at least one mandatory pit stop. And it's 10 Bear. 10 Bear is a lap behind, gets a little loose. And sure enough, Boza and Kelly go ahead and make their pit. We're just about halfway through the race. And lap 20 here, Hawks will make his pit stop. Locks him up. Avoids a speeding violation there. That's not something you want at this point in the race as a drive-through penalty. Hawks exiting the pits. You can see Spaz behind him just now making his pit. And Hawks will come out of the pit in the lead. Looks like he's got about a 2 or 3 second lead over Stinky. Trying to get around Lawyer, who's down a lap. So this will be very interesting. Hawks with the fresher tires. Stinky's got about 10 laps on these tires now. Kelly's coming right up behind him. And Stinky goes on pit road, so he is going with a 2-pit strategy. Just about 10 laps to go. I think this may backfire on him because most of the other drivers up front have gone with a 1-pit strategy today, and you lose a lot of time going through that pit road. And there's a battle for 4th between Jarhead and Spaz, who we've seen many battles between these two drivers over the course of the season. And Spaz has done a really nice job so far this week on getting that car tuned up. And this is a battle for 7th. Smokey gets into the back of Zed. Smokey has some damage to the front end. He's got some suspension damage. Reports are coming in that maybe a tie rod may be bent on that thing. You can see he's struggling with the steering. And Brent trying to get around Jarhead for quite a while here, and it looks like he's going to finally do so. That'll move him up to 5th. And the final lap, Seahawks will come away with the victory. Kelly will take 2nd. And Boza will come in 3rd. So that'll help the standings quite a bit there. Spaz will take 4th and Brent will come in 5th. And Seahawks get his 3rd victory of the season. Here are the results. As you can see, that 2-pit strategy landed Stinky a 7th place finish. And here are the current standings. Hawks holds a 50-point lead over now 2nd place Kelly, and Stinky drops to 3rd. We appreciate you all tuning in. Next up is another semi-endurance as we travel to the famed Hills of Death.